Alright, hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been, God, what's it been, 4 or 5 months since I made a video. I do still intend to make videos. I just, with the coronavirus pandemic putting us a half time at work and everything else going on, and the fact that I was just kind of running out of stuff to talk about trucking wise, it's been a while since I could make a video. The next video coming out after this one will be me going through and answering your comments and questions that I've gotten since the last time I made a video. But this video is going to be introducing something new to the channel, something that there's going to be more videos on. I was just gifted a 1970 MGB by my godfather. He said he intended to leave it to me in his will, but decided that he would much more enjoy still being around to watch me fix it up, restore it, get it running again, and just enjoy it myself. So he brought it down from Williamsburg, Virginia yesterday, the day before I'm filming this video. Not sure exactly when this video will go live in relation to that. But this is going to be a video introducing you to that car, and then I'm going to film the process of restoring this and getting it back up and running and getting out and enjoying it and all that kind of stuff, and I hope it is something that y'all will enjoy watching. But yeah, so I am sitting here in the driver's seat of it right now. And I am in love with this thing. It is a very cool little car. It is definitely a little bit dirty right now, as you'll see during the walk around and me showing you the interior and everything. But it was a very well maintained, very well kept car. It was his first car, and he has held on to it since he got it back in the 80s. And he has kept it in the garage the whole time. So it is something that the paint's all there, the chrome is all there, everything is here. Except the radio. I'll have to put a new radio in it, but that's not a big deal. And I think I'll put a radio in it to make it look nice, but I'm not sure I will actually really necessarily use the radio, because I think I'm just going to enjoy the sound of this cool little carbureted sports car, British sports car. And for those of y'all who don't know, MG is Moss Motors. It is a British company, which I don't think actually, yeah, they don't make cars here in the US anymore. But it is a cool little British sports car. It's got a little 1.8 liter under the hood. But yeah, I hope y'all will enjoy watching this with me, watching me restore this. And if any of y'all know about MGs and have any advice for me or anything like that, I would love to hear it. Let me know. But yeah, here you go. Enjoy the walk around. See y'all later. Alright, so let's give y'all a real quick walk around of it. Right now it is dirty. I haven't tried cleaning it or anything like that. It's been kept in a garage under a cover for the last quite a while, at least 4 or 5 years. It's been sitting there without being moved, but he's had it since 1980s, early 1980s, 81 or 82. He was the second owner, I believe, so now I'm third owner. But yeah, so here's just a real quick walk around, show you the, I love this little car. It's got great little lines on it, nice long hood. But yeah, enjoy. So got all the chrome molding on it. Triple windshield wiper. There's a couple of very interesting little quirks on this car. So you got 3 windshield wipers because it's a very short height-wise windshield, but very long width-wise. So you've got 3 windshield wipers to cover that whole windshield, and then the passenger side mirror is up here on the front fender, and the driver's side mirror is actually back on the door where you would expect to find the mirrors. And down here, all 5 tires, the 4 that are on the car and the one in the trunk, which you'll see in a little while when we go back to the trunk, are actually true wire wheels with a single center locking nut to hold them on there. So that is very, very cool. But all the chrome and everything on this car is going to look amazing once I get it cleaned up, and it is all still intact. So this is my godfather's first car, so he took very good care of it, and he is definitely very into cars. When I went up to his house while I was on vacation last week, he lives up in Williamsburg, Virginia. So we were up at Nag's Head and decided to go and see the car before he brought it down here just to get a look at it. And going up there and seeing it and all the other cool cars he has up there. He definitely loves cars, so he took very good care of this thing and just passed it on to me now. And I am, as I said, very, very excited about this. So as you can see right now, there is no top on it. We've got down here we've got the original soft top frame that it came with. The soft top is no longer on it. And then a hard top, which he says he has never actually put on the vehicle, but he has had it since, judging by the numbers on it, 1984. But never actually put it on it. He said he always just drove it when the weather was nice. And then down in here, you've got interior of the vehicle. My iPad's sitting down there so that I can do the questions video after this. But the seats are actually still in very good condition for being 50 years old. Back here, normally there's a panel, which is over there right now, that covers up this. There used to be two 6-volt batteries in there. He converted it over to a single 12-volt system, which that battery is very, very dead. But I've got it hooked up to the battery charger just so I can get it running, or not running, so I could check the lights and everything, and that's how I found out the fuel pump wasn't working. Old school shoulder harnesses with very interesting little clasp on them. Just now figured out how those work, so that's very neat. But, yeah, 4-speed. Put that back in to keep it from rolling. Radio would go there. He used to have a radio in it, an aftermarket radio. I guess it originally came with an AM only radio. He put in an aftermarket radio and aftermarket speakers, and then he at some point took the radio out, so I'm gonna put a new radio in it at some point, or I may just enjoy I'll put a new radio in it just so it looks nice, even if I don't actually use the radio, just enjoy the natural sounds of the vehicle. But I love the wood shift knob, just all the interesting little details that they put into it. As I said earlier, MG is a British company, little British sports car. Alright, so here is everything that he gave me with it. So I've got a whole bunch of just MGB manuals, the MGB supplemental information on it, an improve and modify manual, the actual owner's workshop manual, the complete official MGB driver's handbook, workshop manual, and special tuning manual, and then some cool old magazines. As I said earlier in the video, for those of y'all who didn't know, MG is Moss Motors, which is a British sports car. So very cool little car. And then down underneath all of this, we've got the spare wire wheel down in here. And some extra switches and screws and all that kind of stuff for the top. Back in here, and a pretty good sized little trunk for how small this car is. And then up front here we have this very neat, cool little old 4-cylinder, 1.8 liter. Apparently back when it was new it was 92 horsepower and 110 foot-pounds. But this car has no power steering, no power brakes, which, as I said, the car fully loaded is only 2,400 pounds, just over 2,400 pounds, so you really don't need power steering or power brakes. It's not heavy like today's cars or an old truck or anything like that, so even bringing it down the driveway, which I think my dad filmed us bringing it down the driveway, because that is one heck of a hill right there to come down with no brakes. Even doing that, I was able to just steer it, walking alongside it by hand. No issues at all. Very easy to do. We got this very nice little engine, brake and clutch. Everything's back there. Blower motor, engine, and then two brand new, freshly rebuilt carbs. There was a fuel filter right there. I've took out the inline filter. It's over there on the shelves. Radiator's still got coolant in it. It's still holding coolant. I've checked it. It's not rusty or anything like that. It still looks like brand new coolant. But yeah, just a very, very neat, tidy little engine compartment. Could be cleaned up a little bit, but as you can see, he had all the traps in there and all that stuff to keep the bugs and mice and everything out, so all the wiring is still very nice and intact on the car. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to working on this thing. It's going to be a very, very cool experience. And as I said, I look forward to bringing you all along for the ride. Alright, so closer look at the inside of the car. So over here, got the nice instrument cluster, fuel, which I'm pretty sure works. When I had the key on earlier, it came up to, comes up, it's old school. Fuel, tack, oil pressure, which when I turn this on, I don't know if you can, yeah, I don't know if the GoPro's actually picking that up, but the lights do work. That's the low oil light, or low oil pressure light. Since it's not running right now, it's detecting low oil pressure. And then that's your high beams, speedometer, and engine temp. And then you've got your blower switches down here, which currently not, oh wait, there it is, blower motor. You got choke, 4-speed, parking brake, hazards, cigarette lighter. He had an electric antenna on it at one point, but he's moved it back just to that little bendy antenna over there. And then I think that's fog lights, and I'm not sure what that one is. But yeah, so that was, no, up is off. Yeah. Yeah. So that was just a quick little interior view of the car. But yeah, so that is just a quick walk around of the vehicle. There will be a lot more to come, especially if y'all enjoy the videos, showing you the restoration and getting this thing back up and running again and back to its former glory. So enjoy. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next video to come out, which will probably be next week, which will be me answering your questions, which I'm actually about to go sit in the driver's seat of this thing right now and do. See y'all later. Drive safe. Bye.